New Orleans. We're here.
I don't normally do these videos, but this particular character, man, presence in something that I really do hold dear to my heart since I got into it over 10 years ago. And I never really liked the character because he was a heel. And then he turned babyface with Matt Hardy. And it was nice to see this man play a good guy. See him do the same character, but do it for the right reasons. Earlier today, a legend in WWE, Bray Wyatt, Windham Rotana, has died at the age of 36. Windham, or Bray Wyatt, Husky Harris before he was Bray Wyatt, was one of the most iconic characters to ever grace the wrestling ring in any promotion. I've mainly watched WWE. I don't know a lot of the other people who have died. I've heard about them, I've looked up stuff about it, but watching Wrestle Talk's live stream right now has actually really made it hit home to me about this man's passing. I think it was released by the family that he died after complications with COVID and then suffered a heart attack. This man who was released by the company in 2021 took a year out to do his own things, to find his own adventures, to go and do his own stuff. And when Triple H took over creative last year, he brought him back. If I remember rightly, at Extreme Rules last year, with this new character that he debuted. The Fiend ended at WrestleMania against Randy Orton with Alexa Bliss costing him the match. And they were sort of doing the thing where Alexa Bliss was kind of taking over the Fiend's character. She was kind of like, it was almost like passing the torch, if you like. But this man, not only was he, from what I've heard, a lovely guy from all... I saw a load of tweets today, or a load of pictures of Alexa Bliss hugging him after the Randy Orton match when he burned him alive. Obviously a suit, but you know what I mean. And every person that this man touched, it meant something to a lot of people. And obviously he was part of the Wyatt family with Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan. And Brody Lee was Luke Harper. And he died a couple of years ago. And this man had creative control over his character. When he debuted The Fiend, it was one of the most amazing and brilliant characters that there was at that time. And another memory just made it just in my mind. And there was a moment in the Raw celebration episode, at the Raw 25th or 30th anniversary, one of those two. It wasn't the 25th. I think it was the 30th. It was number 300 episodes or two, whatever it was. It was an episodic celebration. And Undertaker appeared on it. And so did Bray Wyatt. And there was a segment, I think it might have been with Elias or someone else, but it was, or LA Knight, it was someone. And Undertaker went to chokeslam him, but then threw him into Bray Wyatt, who caught him for the Sister Abigail. That was his finisher move. And that moment for me was Undertaker passing the torch to Bray, saying, "You're now the one that will go on and have the undefeated streaks. Maybe not at WrestleMania, but at other shows. You know, at SummerSlam or some other streak that would mean something, like a Survivor Series streak or whatever it might be." This man was a person and a wrestler who, when you watched him, for me, I was always, I think, hooked on his matches. I watched every single Fiend match, including the one that ended in DQ in the Hell in a Cell with Seth Rollins for the Universal title. And it's surreal and hard to accept that a man of this magnitude, of this legendary status, that wasn't even in his prime yet. He was just getting started with this work and character work. You know, the other character he had, the Firefly Funhouse with Mr. Rogers, or the other kind of character where he literally played a face and a heel. The Fiend was a heel. The other character was a face. He made the character, and he had so much control over it, to where he was like, I want to go down this road. This is where I want to go. Give me creative control. And when you let a guy like that have their own creative control over their own character, they are able to do amazing things with that situation. They can literally make it a amazing situation where that is, you give me the reins, I will deliver. And boy, did this man deliver. This man delivered in every possible way you can think of. In every single thing you can think of, this man delivered. This man delivered. I want to send my wishes to his family during this difficult time. And we know that there was a Wyatt 6 going on when he came back, and then he was off after Royal Rumble this year due to an illness. He had that Pitch Black match, which I didn't mind. I know that got a lot of stick because it was a sponsored match, but I didn't mind that match. I thought it was good. And then we had Uncle Howdy, who was Bo Dallas, who we probably won't see that character return. And it's a shame because Uncle Howdy never really got a chance to really be debuted in a sense properly in a match. He never got a chance to maybe have a match with his brother, a bit like when Cody Rhodes and Cody Rhodes wanted to fight Dusty Rhodes, and he wanted a one-on-one match without all the bullshit of whatever else was coming with it. Just a standard bogged one-on-one match, brother versus brother. And that could have easily been done. This Wyatt 6 kind of thing they were doing was amazing. I think personally that Bray Windham would want the legacy of the Fiend or the Wyatt legacy to live on. I think he would expect people to say, I started it, you now take over and you run with it. they could easily do that with Bo Dallas. If they give Bo Dallas the chance that he got, it would be an honour of Bray, not a dishonour to his name. It would be a tribute to him. To say, this was your character, this was your thing. I will carry on your legacy. I think Bray would want that. I think Bray would want to see this Wyatt 6 or Wyatt thing to continue on and to prosper and to live on through his brother. And Bo Dallas, I know obviously his brother, like Rotana, I don't know his first name, Bo Dallas. I know it's wrong. But Bo Dallas, when he came up, when he was the Bo Leave character of Bo Dallas, he never really had a chance to really shine like I think he did in NXT. We all saw this thing like, all you have to do is Bo Leave, then he was in the Mistourage, then he was a very sort of the B team kind of tag team. He never got a chance to really make his step up. And in my opinion, I think there have been times when people have died, it's almost allowed other people to step forward. And it shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be able to be the case where when someone is died tragically in the wrestling world, it then enables another character to blossom from that. It shouldn't take something like this, serious like a death or, you know, an illness or something like that, to make another person shine in the light that they deserve to shine in 5 or 6 or 7 years ago. I love this man's character. I adored what he did. He is a loss across the whole of the wrestling world, where I think I speak for everyone that he'll be truly, truly, truly missed. And Bray, I love you, my friend. I hope that the illness wasn't bad where things were, you died from a heart attack, but I hope that now that you're not unwell and you're safe and happy now as you float up to the stars to watch over us, that you can inspire others to live by your example, to take control of their characters, to inspire those who worked with you and who looked up to you as a mentor. At 36 years of age, to a lot of people, you are that mentor, that guiding light. I hope you're now free of any of that pain that you had at the end. I hope you didn't die in pain. I hope it was a nice... It's not nice. But I hope it was peaceful at the end. And you're now not in pain. You're now free of that pain, free of that illness, and I rest in peace, my friend. I love you dearly. You were an inspiration to so many people, and peace out, my brother. Fly safe. Love you, bro.